everyone's sneaker collection and setup will be different. It'll be based on the space you have available, your personal preference. Do you want boxes? Do you want shelves? Do you even want to keep the original boxes? That's a decision you need to make. What I do know is these brand new side profile boxes by the Container Store will cost you.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back. Another video on Talks with TJ. And this is also a check-in for the sinking funds for the Fear of God mainline item I'll treat myself to end of the year. But then also the sneaker you guys will pick for resale. I'm definitely going to have to maybe shift some things around just because I don't think, I'm gonna be honest, I have to take a look. I don't think I had Turtle Dove on there, right? But that's releasing now for retail, so I don't think I had Turtle Dove on there. I'm pretty sure I did have the 350 V1 though, like Moonrock, so I'll need to take a look at my list, but don't worry, it's something you guys will be fully part of near end of the year to go ahead and vote on that. And then I'm still gonna have to decide, is it a few items from 7th collection, or will it be one single item from the Eternal collection. Jerry is posting, I mean, Zendaya had the suit on, and just, I wouldn't buy the full suit, but I just need you guys to know that suit lives rent-free in my mind right now, and Zendaya lives rent-free in like a lot of people's heads because the woman is beyond stylish. But aside from that, that was just a check-in for me. Aside from that, the Container Store, right? Now, I know how you choose to store your sneakers. That's actually a really big talking point. And when people first get into sneakers, I think just based on what they see online, if it's on Instagram or on YouTube, they may automatically associate being a sneaker collector with having drop front boxes. You don't have to have that, right? Like, that's not part of a starter pack to be into sneakers, just like you don't have to be into Jordan 1s or Air Force 1s to be into sneakers. Just there's not an official starter pack. Let's just throw that out there. But I think when young adults especially are watching YouTube reviews on sneakers, they'll often see tons of drop front boxes behind the creator. They'll see drop front boxes on Instagram posts, and they'll think, okay, that's what I need. Like, I have to have that for my collection. And there are pros and cons to everything, right? I did a video where I actually compared, his boxes versus hers, what shoes would fit, what shoes would not fit well based on like the sizing of the sneakers and the profile of the sneakers. That's like way back on the channel, like 2018 or 2019 or something, I think. But I did that video. I had drop front boxes at one time. I got rid of them. Just personally, okay, I don't think people understand. They take up quite a bit of space. So if you're looking to, let's say, overhaul the way your collection is set up for 50 or 100 pairs, you need space to accommodate that. And even though I have a decently large walk-in closet, it still wasn't enough to actually accommodate all of my pairs. I switched to shelves, and I'm able to get 3 pairs on a shelf. Unless I'm talking Yeezys, then it's kind of like a whole Jenga game of getting pairs on the shelf there. But for most other brands and models, I can fit like 3 pairs on there. I can continue to add different pre-cut shelves, and it works. You guys see it behind me a lot when I'm not filming out here in my living room. So I really love the shelf setup. That's a really clean aesthetic to me, and you see it a lot on Instagram. A lot of women will have the shelf setup. The boxes were just a no. If you create content, and you will usually have some type of lighting that is in front of you, okay, to actually just give a better production when people are viewing it, you can't have those doors closed. Like, you have to have them open so there's not this glare that's bouncing off and going right into the camera itself. So you can't have the doors actually closed, which prevents the whole purpose of you keeping out dust and light and everything else. So the boxes were just not for me. Drop fronts were not for me. Got rid of them. I prefer the shelves. I know a lot of people are looking to transition their collection to boxes. Okay. Be mindful. I think the value pack that you can get, or the best value, six boxes for $60 before you look at shipping and taxes. So at least $10 a box. That's not bad. Please be aware those doors break very easily, and they're like $1, over $1, maybe $2 for you to have to replace them. So just keep that in mind. But even then, if you're trying to overhaul your collection, I mean, a lot of you don't have small collections, right? You may have 100 pairs. So you would still need at least 16 orders of those boxes. And yeah, you're looking at an amount, right? You may want to start putting money aside every month, just saving towards the overhaul of your collection setup. These new boxes though, these side profile boxes. Now this isn't the first time boxes are being sold in sets of 2. There are other brands that do it as well, but $17.99 for just 2 boxes, right? So even if you have a modest collection of 50 boxes or 50 shoes, I'm sorry, even if you have a modest collection, you're gonna need at least 25 of those orders. Yeah, be prepared for $449.75 before, shipping, taxes. If you have 100 pairs, we've now moved up to $899. And if you have 200 pairs, congratulations, we're at $1,799. You could do a lot else with that money. Now, again, the setup is your decision, your preference. If you love the aesthetic, go for it. If you want to get these newer boxes, just know that that's like rent for just the boxes alone. So I don't know, like, please comment below. Do you have any intention to switch, if you already have drop front boxes, from those current boxes to these newer side profile boxes? Does that make a whole lot of difference in terms of you having to reach in and pull the shoe out one by one? I don't know. It just, keep in mind, everybody won't be able to get the boxes for $17.99. If you're like a size 12 and above, no way that you can get those boxes. You're gonna have to pay a little bit more. You're gonna need to pay $21.99. So again, if you have just 50 pairs, you're already bumped up to $549. You're at $1,099 for 100 pairs, and you're at $2,200 if you have 200 pairs. So listen, it's not for me. But if it's for you, that's amazing. I just kind of wanted to highlight the side profile boxes that are low costly. And again, whatever your setup, make sure that it works for you. If you're just going to keep your pairs in boxes, that's fine. You have some cons there too, right? Whenever you want a pair, you're going to have to actually maneuver those boxes on top out of the way so that you can grab that pair. You may have to deal with the leaning tower at some point. And yeah, either way, you're gonna have to pick your poison, because if you go with the shelves, yeah, you have to dust your sneakers. I have to do that. So just figure out whatever works for you. But thanks so much for tuning in. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.